The lights dimmed inside the packed arena. Fans stood on their feet, chanting, screaming, waving signs, because everyone knew something special was about to happen. WWE Raw was live, and the air was thick with tension. The Judgment Day had dominated the tag team division for months. Their power, their cunning, and their ruthless tactics had made them almost untouchable. But tonight, destiny had different plans. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, two warriors from entirely different worlds, were about to rewrite history. The buildup. Two worlds collide. For weeks, rumors had been circulating backstage. AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, had unfinished business with the Judgment Day. Ever since they ambushed him months ago, Styles had been waiting for his chance to strike back. But he needed the right partner, someone young, fearless, and lightning fast. Enter Dragon Lee. The masked sensation from Mexico had been turning heads across the WWE Universe. His high-flying style, unmatched agility, and heart of fire made him the perfect ally. When AJ extended his hand, Dragon Lee accepted without hesitation. The message was clear: they weren't just going to fight the Judgment Day, they were going to dethrone them. The WWE Universe buzzed with anticipation. Could this unlikely duo take down one of the most dominant factions in recent history? The champions, Judgment Day's reign of darkness. The Judgment Day, represented tonight by Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio, entered the arena draped in arrogance and gold. The World Tag Team titles shimmered under the lights as the crowd showered them with boos. Balor, the leader and mastermind, smirked with confidence. Dominic, ever the arrogant son of a legend, taunted the fans with cocky gestures. They had beaten everyone, from Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to the Street Profits, and they believed AJ and Dragon Lee were just another pair of victims. Rhea Ripley and JD McDonough stood at ringside, their presence adding to the intimidation. But AJ and Dragon Lee didn't flinch. As their music hit, the crowd erupted. AJ Styles walked out first, his eyes burning with focus. Dragon Lee followed, his mask gleaming, his spirit unbreakable. The moment felt electric. The match begins. Speed meets strategy. The bell rang, and instantly, Dragon Lee launched himself into action. His speed stunned Dominic, catching him off guard with a rapid sequence of arm drags and kicks. The audience roared as Lee flipped over the ropes and landed a perfect dropkick. AJ tagged in, taking control. With his signature precision, Styles delivered chops, slams, and a vicious forearm that sent Balor staggering. But the Judgment Day fought back with their trademark teamwork. They isolated Dragon Lee in the corner, cutting the ring in half. Balor used his veteran cunning to slow the pace, while Dominic unleashed cheap shots whenever the referee turned away. Every time Lee tried to crawl toward AJ, Rhea Ripley shouted insults, her voice echoing through the arena. The tension built. The crowd begged for the tag. And then, it happened. The hot tag. AJ Styles unleashed. Dragon Lee rolled through a double team attempt and dove across the ring. Tag. The crowd exploded as AJ Styles stormed in like a hurricane. Clothesline to Dominic. Forearm to Balor. Pele kick out of nowhere. Momentum shifted. AJ's energy was unmatched. He climbed the ropes, ready for the phenomenal forearm, but JD McDonough pulled Balor out of the way at the last second. The fans booed loudly, furious at the interference. The referee warned JD, but the distraction gave Judgment Day an opening. Balor hit AJ with a sling blade, followed by a double stomp. Cover, 1, 2, but AJ kicked out. The arena shook with chants of, "This is awesome." Dragon Lee's moment. Dragon Lee wasn't down for long. With adrenaline surging, he launched himself off the top rope and took out JD McDonough and Dominic with a breathtaking moonsault to the floor. The crowd was on fire. Inside the ring, AJ countered Balor's coup de grace with a desperate forearm. Both men lay motionless as the referee began to count. At the count of 6, both men crawled toward their corners. AJ tagged in Dragon Lee, and Lee came flying. A running knee, a springboard DDT, and a lightning-fast kick combo left Balor reeling. He covered, 1, 2, but Dominic broke it up. Chaos erupted. The chaos unfolds. All 4 men were in the ring now. AJ threw Dominic over the ropes, while Dragon Lee climbed to the top turnbuckle. AJ hit the Ushigoroshi on Balor, followed by Lee's double stomp to the chest. But Rhea Ripley jumped on the apron, yelling at the referee. That's when the crowd suddenly screamed, because from the back came LA Knight. Knight ran down the ramp and pulled Rhea off the apron, evening the odds. JD tried to intervene, but night clothes lined him into the barricade. Inside the ring, AJ and Dragon Lee saw their moment. AJ set Balor up, styles clash. Dragon Lee followed with a top rope Phoenix splash. The bell rang, and the roof nearly blew off the arena. New champions crowned. The referee handed over the World Tag Team titles as confetti rained from above. AJ Styles raised one belt high, Dragon Lee held the other, both men standing side by side, exhausted, emotional, victorious. The Judgment Day's reign was over. The commentary team's voices trembled with excitement. Greater than, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee have done it. They've toppled the Empire. New champions are crowned on Monday Night Raw. The fans chanted, "You deserve it," as AJ hugged Dragon Lee, a mentor and a rising star united by respect. Backstage reaction. Backstage, the energy was no different. Superstars congratulated the new champions. Even veterans like Rey Mysterio tweeted their praise, calling it a new era in tag team wrestling. AJ Styles, in a post-match interview, said, "Greater than, this isn't just about gold. It's about proving that heart, teamwork, and respect still mean something in this business." Dragon Lee, still catching his breath, smiled behind his mask and said, "Greater than, I grew up watching AJ Styles. Now, I stand beside him, as a champion."